All right, guys, so I have been hiking around out here trying to find the perfect place to set the mood for this next poem I'm going to read you. It's called Abandoned Farmhouse by Kooser. Some of you may have heard this poem before, but that's okay. Maybe this time you'll hear something different. He was a big man, says the size of his shoes on a pile of broken dishes by the house. A tall man, too, says the length of the bed in an upstairs room. And a good God-fearing man, says the Bible with a broken back on the floor but below the window, dusty with sun. But not a man for farming, says the fields cluttered with boulders and the leaky barn. A woman lived with him, says the bedroom wall papered with lilacs and the kitchen shelves covered with oilcloth. And they had a child, says the sandbox made from a tractor tire. Money was scarce, says the jars of plum preserves and canned tomatoes sealed in the cellar hole. And the winter's cold, says the rags in the window frames. It was lonely here, says the narrow country road. Something went wrong, says the empty house in the weed-choked yard. Stones in the field, says he was not a farmer. The still-sealed jars in the cellar say she left in a nervous haste. And the child? Its toys are strewn in the yard like branches after a storm. A rubber cow, a rusty tractor with a broken plow, a doll in overalls. Something went wrong, they say. Now I want you to think about questions you have about the poem. My biggest question is, what happened?